Good morning. We are just past Kibwezi, or the first center after Kibwezi, and nje iko na loris nyingi. Today we have to go to Mtito Andei. It's nearly 38 kilometers, but najua maps zinawe nadanganya, so if we have to reach, we have to at least expect kugonga 40 kilometers. But today we have woken up so early. It's already 6:30 now. We have done nearly 30 minutes, and now we are nearing the wildlife zone, if you are not already there. So we have to be a little careful. And I don't know hata ni careful ya nini. Like sasa mnyama ikitokea, sa what will we do? Will we run? Ama what will we do? Anyway, the environment yenye iko ndo see, hapa kuna seabed, a bed of I think ni trees or anything. Nice trees, nice bed of whatever these people are planting. Hizo zingine zenye zinatokezea chini, sijui zinakaa pineapple whatever. Then this side kuna maize, na huko nyuma ya maize kuna people, a lot of people and a lot of houses, but zinaenda kuisha very soon. Anyway, I figured a temporary solution to my game. I don't know how long it will take. I'm not sure how long it will take, but we'll try as much as we can to still be pushing, because yesterday we struggled to make a lot of content. Anyway, let me use this time, the lack of sun, to try and get some miles on the road. 1 hour in. Now we are heading to the next market, inaitwa Kinyambu market. Now we are going, sasa bado tuko Makueni until Mtito Andei, which I think if we go at this pace without any trouble, that's going to be easy work. We have done 40 kilometers, 45 kilometers a day. We can do 38 kilometers because hata tumerauka. Anyway, what we are seeing today, nika kwa ile Garissa road. Whatever you have today, nika Garissa road. It's just lorries and lorries and lorries and lorries and lorries, and we also have a huge space. Sijui hapa ndo alikuwa anasema they want to, wanataka kuongeza, they want to expand this road. Probably they should just expand huko mbele, or kuna time yenye traffic inakuwa nyingi. I've not seen anybody even overtaking, but probably it's because we are lorries and lorries and lorries. But you know, after some time, after tukishapita hizi manyumba na plants, we are also going to go through forest. Mbele yetu ni Kinyambu market. Let me try a gimbal movement nione kaita kaita manager ama kuara. It's like imesha kuara. Umekuara. Let me just show you in front. If you can see the market in front of me, hiyo ndo inaitwa Kinyambu market. Of course all these markets kwa Mombasa Road mostly, as much as naona a lot of people wanaishi through the roads, but it's built to serve our senior nani. Like where I slept today was largely built to serve trucks, and the people are trucks. And I was watching, nilikuwa macho niona watu wa trucks wanafanya nini, and I think wanaribiwa tu jina bure, because from my observation watu wenye walikuwa nakuja wanakula, if they have to sleep kwa their car, they are sleeping on their car. Kwa na book room, they just book na nenda zao. That thing of CGO, they have to sleep with a lot of sikuona. Even that place kulikuwa na more trucks than women. You see, a lot of people wanapenda kuharibiana jina. You are ruining farm. You are ruining people's reputation. Like some mtu akiwa kwa njia, it's like their family just know umse ni hatari kwa usalama, which is not true. Like they're just decent, normal guys doing their thing. Kuna mtu amejifunza how to greet people in Russia. Trucks. And then the first instance of the market. But today is a Sunday, so of course hakuna watu. If there will be any shop, itakuwa moja ama mbili zenye zitakuwa open. All the other things they'll be closed. But still, I think we are around 8 or 7 kilometers into the journey, meaning we still need to cover at least 30 kilometers, which approximately that's 6 hours from 8 right now. Ukiongeza an hour rest, 7 plus 8, tutafika huko probably siku inaelekea kuisha saa 10. We will miss the SGR to Voi, so itabidi tulale Mtito Andei. Then kesho we have a free day until the inter-county EPIT. I wanted to show you a very pretty bird scenery or bird show, but sasa I was too late, and because I was too late, birds zimedisappear. I don't know where I am. I'm in Maku something, and the sun imeanza, and because the sun imeanza, we are going to have some small good times, like 20 minutes of getting to feel the sunshine on your face, and then it's going to be a very hard long time. It's usually bad. That's how marriage usually works. You get 2, 3, 4 good years, and then from hapo ni vituko. So you have to brace, you have to enjoy this time before it becomes so hard for us. Just like you have to enjoy life a little bit every time, because after every time of enjoyment there's always a whole lot of time of suffering. Even me nilianza, I think I enjoyed this trip nikianza up to Thika and then up to Caltex. Then from Caltex imekuwa struggle after struggle after struggle after struggle after struggle. That's how life is, solving challenges as you go. And that's the entirety of my rant today. Leo na feel poa, na sijui kwa nini. I feel so good. I usually don't like when I feel so good. There's always a bad thing lurking around. When you feel so good, there's always a bad thing lurking around. Sitaki kuwa na mentality, but it's out of experience, and experience is the best teacher you can have. Ukianza kuona even kani mse wa vinywaji, ukianza kuona tu kinywaji imeanza kupamba, like umetoka kwa kiti, so umeanza kuingia kwa dance floor, like umeanza kushutia watu, hey, just know the bad thing is lurking around. There's a bad thing coming. Ukinene then uanze kusikia imeanza kuwa tamu. Just know there's a bad thing lurking around. So I always try, whenever I see something has started to become very good than I expected, actually try to prevent myself from really immersing myself inside, from really going, even not to put out unexpected, because you're just having fun, then all of a sudden unaanza kusikia vitu zimeanza kuwa poa. You don't know that probably sidime burst. So unashangaa tu like, why is it so good? Najisahau. Kishajisahau, that's when the bad things start happening. Of course, children are good, but it doesn't mean that sasa will be good. No. It will be bad. Utaanza kutembea kama mimi. Unataka kupata natembea huko kijiongelesha. Shanga, what's wrong? Because we're enjoying too much. You're enjoying too much things that you shouldn't be enjoying too much. Anyway, I feel tumeanza kuingia kwa, we are still in Makueni. The compass or the map imesema 30 kilometers until Mtito Andei, which I don't know if I'll make it. I'm still trying. imechanganyishwa akili. When you see a good thing alafu you lose thoughts. Anyway, tukifika pale kwa market mbele continue. I have already taken breakfast. It's 9:30. Look where I am. Najaribu avoid the lami because these trailers are vicious. They don't care. Na watu wenye wako hapo ndani saa zingine, you might think they are okay, kumbe ako kwa simu najaribu kudiscuss na mtu how they will be. So anaweza pita na wewe, sio ati alikusudia. It's just because when your mind is not where you are, you tend to make certain mistakes. Anyway, nimekunywa chai moto and I was already sweating, so imeongeza tu sweat, alafu natoka napatana na jua like an ending sun. So right now it's just sweat, sun, and everything is wet, and I mean hot. And I'm trying to move as quick as possible, but huko chini also my legs, the palms of my legs, of my feet zina feel like zikikanyaga, they are feeling. That's why I'm trying to avoid lami, which is a very hard space. Plus I'm having a lot of rashes on my neck. Si penye nililala jana, I think ni penye nililala juzi. Man, you don't know on these areas, on these hostels, guest houses, people usually live. Their conditions on the beds and the towels and the sheets. Of course, as I've seen, a lot of hosts usually try as much as they can to keep the conditions clean, to clean things after mtu ametoka. And the sheets mostly are usually clean, except for one house. Everything I found was clean and everything, kila mahali watu wamejaribu kuunda their space. But even with clean mattresses and everything, you can't avoid. There's no way you can always keep everything clean and good. There has to be some viruses or bacteria which usually just slide in. They may not be harmful, like the end may just be rashes, but sometimes unaweza pata skin conditions, or it can be even more. And especially ukienda, then you start using their towels. That's why you need to always carry your own towel. Carry most of your things. Like usitegemee. If you can, kaa uko na gari, kaa ni mtu anatembea, Of course you can't carry a lot of stuff, but kama ni mtu kona gari, you should also be having things like pillows, what else, sheets, so that kikuja badala ya kutumia unaweka sheets yako juu na pila yako, so that you don't spend a lot. In case things ziende wrong. My feet zimeanza kuniuma. I think you have already covered maybe 14. I don't know hata tumefika 14. But above 10. Maybe 12, 11, 13 kilometers. But those are good. Right on our head. That's always in njia. Just transit. Sijaona hata magari zinatoka nini. Passenger vehicles. I've been seeing a lot of these things. I didn't want to kutamani that probably I should have one, because naona nika there's a lot of work. Logistics is very key right now. Logistics is very key. Hiyo ndio ina manage online businesses. That's why all these trucks are moving every time, every few seconds. I'm struggling with this shit. I taki kubehave, I taki my temporary help. Ilikuwa naona hapa county like training institute, yeah, investigative, like investigations. Sijua wana train investigative journalist, wana train criminology. Ikankumbusha my high school days. I was a top snitch. Me, I used to snitch. Nilikuwa na snitch hadi mtu na snitch anasema utuke imetosha. You shouldn't like patiana tu kitu yenye umeambiwa. Kwa umeambiwa does nani have a phone, that's the only thing you need to give. Like I was a top snitch, and the thing is nobody ever found out, nobody ever discovered me. Like I was so good. Mendo ulikuwa nafundisha watu how to spot a snitch. Like nilikuwa kuja naambia watu cheki, like amjali, mnaonyesha tu kila mtu. Like you don't care that how many people wanajua mko na phone. Like hujaona nani kwanza aliona TV and then akatoka mbio. Then there's always a person who is there who will always second you. Like atasema hata mimi niligundua, hata mimi niliona. So you just have to find huyo nani. Ukimwona hapo, then when you start hizo stories, you just know atakuwa hapa kichangia. Mimi hata niliona plus ule nani. Then wakisha agree, hiyo jioni yake unaenda una snitch. Then the following day wakikuja kolektiwa, they'll always be na Tosh na Santos alisema jana, anasema yeah, you know, mi najua ku read people, they don't know, you are the one who snitched. Like me, I think CIA inafaa ni employee now, can be good at this shit. Say DCI, unajua DCI, they don't care about intelligence. Why should we invest so much on intelligence when we just have bullets? Like wakiona, if they shuku you or wapatia information about you, they just come and shoot you. They don't care to investigate anything. DCI hata akisikia nikisema hivi, they'll just ambush me before nifike place naenda. Well, ndo nasema hebu tupatie evidence that where are the bodies that we shot. Anyway, kundo niko huku ndio niko. I'm trying to avoid taking people's faces. Hiyo ni kazi ya kina Vinde na nene. Or deal with people. Me, I just deal with plants and cars, natural and topography. So good. So this year, don't come for me. I'm just looking for work at CIA. I just want to be employed. That's kwa nikiwa snitch. Hizi drugs zote za Mombasa, the culprits wanaweza kuwa kipatikana mbio. Like 3 days wameshashika another one, then another one, then another one. Who's that? But watanigundua I'm the newest guy. Again, I'm trying to avoid people. Juu watu wanafikiria I'm capturing them, and I'm not trying to capture them. I'm trying to avoid capturing people. I only want to capture myself. Hivyo ndo tuliambiwa when I was shooting vlogs for people, stars, celebrities. When we are shooting them, they are the main focus. Like si watu wengine. Like if I want to shoot, can I shoot celebrity? Yeye ndo main focus. So all the other things are extras. All the people, the other things, they can't be the focus of the shot. So men kuekelea, ukitaka kuapia, you come closer to the person. Sometimes you see hata zinaitwaje, streams, IRLs, IRLs. Then you see mtu ameshika vitu nyingi, like amecapture everywhere apart from the person who's talking a lot, the person who's the star of the show, the person who that IRL, whatever is supposed to be. I'm just teaching you. I may not be knowing how this whole vlog thing functions, but I know what needs to be presented and who has to be the focus. and where you have to place them. The good thing with this camera is that unasonga tu, nobody cares. Hata mtu akishuku, they just try to run away. Anyway, this place, ona vile metupa takataka. As a country, we should do something with this highway plastics, highway rubbish, because then anybody will ever come to pick. So they'll just accumulate until kwenye form a rubbish hill or something. It's going to 12 and the sun has become so harsh. Look where I am. And the only thing now that I want is water. I haven't bought water since Jan. Since yesterday I haven't bought water. The water that I had right now is completely finished. I need to buy water at the next stop that I get, or I'll die of thirst on these roads. Anyway, apart from the transits and the lorry, we also have some vegetations on these sides, but the other side kuna settlements. There were settlements, then there was something like a seasonal river or just a stream, and then the vegetation. Alafu kwa mbele naona there's some mabati reflecting. Na juu kuna mabati reflecting, there's a high chance that there's some shop around there. Hapo ndo nitakunywa maji. And we have taken a lot of breaks. Right now we are about to cover between 20 to 25. I'm not sure. The last time I checked we were 20, but CG can make cover even 3 or 4 kilometers, so we might be at 22 or 23, or you never know, probably even 24. If we are 24, then we are nearly 14 or 15 kilometers to Mtito Andei. But as always, the app is always wrong. It's always wrong with some kilometers. So it will add you are probably 3, 4, or you might need to add 3 or 4 kilometers kwa kitu yenye wanasema. Anyway, let's talk about anything else interesting right now. Let me save my breath, because as you usually speak, you're also using some kind of energy and also some kind of water from the body. People don't usually know that, but now you know. When you work, you use water also.